So for the snowboarder, we'll be starting with a 36 by 36 grid. So what that means, we're gonna fold it in half first. And then half on the other side. And then now we can fold it into 4 equal divisions. Now we can divide that further into 8s. And then now we can do 16ths. Alright, now that we have the 16 by 16 grid, we're going to turn the model, or I'll turn the paper around, and then now divide them further into 32 and 32 by 32, then that'll be the end of our grid. Alright, so we finally have our 32 by 32 grid done. I think there's a 36 on the other. Okay, whatever. It's a 32 grid. And so now we're gonna pre-crease all the lines before we work on the collapse. So what we're doing is just copying the lines that I've like on the the crease pattern here. Okay. So we can start by working on the leg pre-creasing. So we're gonna make these lines right here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units up. So count out the units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're gonna make a 3-unit fold right here. Like that. And then after that goes 3 units up and back down. And then we go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 units up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Awesome. Okay, so that should be the leg part, and then we can repeat the same pre-creasing on the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're just mirroring the the creases from the other side. Boom. That's all we need for the legs. And then now we're gonna work on the arm and head pre-creasing. So like these lines right here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna start from here and then go 2 units up. And then we're just gonna follow the crease pattern. So that's just making this M shape. And after that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 units down. Alright. And then we go 3 units back up. One, 2, 3. And then 1 unit. And then 2 units up. And after that we just have a 1, 2, and then 2.5 zigzag lines. Yeah, so it'll look like this. There we go. Okay, so now we're just gonna mirror these creases on to this side. And then that'll be the end of our pre-creasing. Okay, I'm actually gonna draw in the creases so that you guys can double check your creases and check everything is right. So I'll just be back. Okay, so after all the creasing, your paper should look like this. Okay, so now we can start doing the collapse. So, think we can start with the legs because they're the most easiest part. We're just gonna ignore the snowboard part for now. We're just gonna make the legs and like the flaps. So what we're gonna do is collapse following these lines right here. You can follow the crease pattern, so just doing these lines. We're gonna ignore the weird looking parts for now. We're gonna worry about that later. Just make the creases like this. Just they're not too difficult, so should be okay. And when you get to the top, you can just just speed this up. Yes, when you get to here, just stop. You don't have to go further. And then we'll collapse this side as well. Alright, so that's it for the leg collapse. And just clean this up real quick. Okay, so after that we're just gonna just flatten the whole thing. You can see that these things actually make up this part of the crease pattern, you can see. And let me show you a little better, because that was kind of bad. See? Okay, great. So that was our legs. And then now we can work on the arms. So this area, it's gonna be our gloves. So just follow the lines and then you should be all good. Again, it's not too hard. The difficult part is actually during the shaping, when you have to make the pants baggier. And like the snowboard part, that one's pretty difficult, I think. Boom, like that. Oh, that's so messy, holy crap. You get the point. Sorry, just went off screen for a second. You just keep collapsing. Follow this crease pattern if you want to. Here you go. Boom, just like that. Just following these creases and just flattening it. And then, of course, we're gonna collapse this area as well. Also, this was one of my first ever designs. I think I designed this like basically last year, so I wasn't that good at designing back then, so it's the structure of this model is like pretty cursed, so yeah. But also really proud of it back then, so still a win. Okay, so now that all the collapsing is done, let me just show you guys what it looks like real quick. And oh, that's so messy. Okay. Okay, don't rush this like I just did. Yeah, here we are. So when you're finished collapsing, this is gonna show you what it looks like. It looks nothing like a snowboarder yet, but it will soon once you get to the shaping. Okay, so a basic overview of what the flaps are gonna become. So this one's gonna be the chin, this flap. I believe this one's the goggles. These two should be the beanie that will be in the end. And then these are gonna be the gloves. This is the hand, the other hand. And then the snowboard. We got snowboard. In the end, we're gonna like attach these two. And then that's gonna make the shape of the snowboard. Yeah, okay. So I think it's good to start with like shaping the snowboard first. But that's it's not too easy, so just let me just lower the tripod down real quick. Boom. Okay, we're just gonna follow these creases right here. It's not the easiest, I have to admit, but I'm sure you guys got this. So we're gonna bring down 2 layers from here. One, alright, so let me just show you which flap I'm doing it on. This one. So 1 and then 2. And then we're just gonna unwrap the entire flap like this. Just take it slow. Like that. So it looks like this. So once you have that, we're just gonna flatten it all. And then once that's done, it's gonna look something like this. It's not gonna be flat, don't worry. And then once that's done, we can just rabbit fold this part like that. And then that's what it should look like. Okay, once you have that, we're just gonna copy that on the other side. So remember, bring down 2 layers, 1, 2. Unwrap the entire thing. Well, not the entire thing, but you know, just like that. And then just rabbit fold to flatten. There we go. That's what it should look like. Hopefully you guys were able to get it. That's not even the hardest part. Sorry, because you have to make the pants a lot more baggier for it to look better. So, but we're gonna worry about that later. You don't have to worry about that right now. Okay, so next we're gonna make the jacket part. So what's gonna happen is we're just gonna do a mountain fold and a valley like that. So just making, it's not the most ideal structure. Well, remember I made this like quite a while ago, so just made the torso a little shorter. And then now that we have this, we have the space to do a level shifter. So this is in the crease pattern, hopefully you can see it. In the crease pattern, this part, that's our level shifter. So we're gonna count down 1, 2, 3, 4 units from here. So just, okay, let me just move the arm so you can see better. So this is the back side, by the way. So we're just gonna count 1. Oh, I think it's just 2. Yeah, it's just 2. 2 layers. 1 and then 2, like that. And then once you have that, we're just gonna make a valley right here and then a mountain here. Just like this. Just flatten it. And then on the top, same thing. Valley here, mountain here. Like valley here, mountain on this side. Just like this. Pretty simple. And once we have that, we're gonna repeat it on this side. So get 1 layer, pull that out, get another layer, pull that out too, and then flatten it all. Hopefully so far it's not too difficult. And I don't know if my explanations are good too. Hopefully they are. Probably not, but it's okay. Okay, so that's what we have now. Starting to look a little better already. We have the arms, we have the snowboard, we have the legs. Okay, so let me just pull up a reference picture from on my iPad real quick. Alright, so we have the reference picture here. That's the original fold from a year ago. So you can see how the clothes, the pants here are like really baggy, and also you can see the bottom is a little different. So we're just gonna fold, we're gonna make that. Well, we just, okay, so I figured it out. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna pull down I'll take out 3 layers from here. So just count 1, 1, 2, and then 3, just like that. 3 layers. You can see 1, 2, and 3. Cool. Okay, so what's gonna happen? We're gonna pull that down and we're gonna flatten on this part. So just make that. And then this part's not gonna be flat, so we're gonna make it flat. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna count down 4 units from here, from this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're gonna make that crease right here, just like that. So it might not be that clean. That's okay. And then make sure this side stays on. And then, hold up, one side. Once you have that done, just clean everything up like that. And then make a mountain fold right here. It's gonna look like that. And then, once that's done, we're gonna flatten. It's gonna make this thing right here, just like that. Boom. Then we have our snowboard from on this side. Okay, I know that wasn't very clear. That's because I already did it on that side before. So we're gonna do this on this side now, and hopefully it's a little more clear on this side. Okay, so we have this, and then we're gonna take out 3 layers. That's already done. Count down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 units right here. And then after that, I'm just gonna mountain fold. And then on this side, you can see that it makes this thing right here. Open that up. There's 2 valley folds right here, like that. Ooh, sorry. That's just 2 valley folds, like that. And then once that's done, you can pull this part out. And then make a valley fold right here, right here. Valley fold. And then after that, we're gonna make a mountain fold right here, just to flatten the entire, just to flatten it. And then there we go. Yep, so there we have it. I know that was a pretty cursed process, but hope you're able to do it. If not, just rewatch and then, yeah. Okay, let me just show you guys what it looks like now. It's gonna look something like this. That's just all we did. I know it's pretty complicated, but yeah. It was an old design. I've gotten a lot better since then. Okay, so now I think it's good to shape the hands. So for the hands, it's pretty simple. Actually, it's not. I kind of forgot how to do it. Actually, let's do the head first. I feel like the head's a lot more easier. Okay, so you got the head reference right here. So as I mentioned, this is gonna be the chin. So we're just gonna shape out the chin first, like that. Just 2 valley fold, mountain fold will do. And then, oof, this one's messy. Hold up. Okay, and then this one's gonna be the goggles. So what's gonna happen with the goggles? Okay, let me just lower the tripod a little more. Make sure you guys can see it. There we are. I think that's good. Move this to the side. For the goggles, it's gonna be, fold it down like that. So it's gonna make like basically 64 grid kind of. And then once that's done, we're just gonna we're gonna squash it. It's not, you know how, you can do it clean if you want, with all like making all this like weird structured stuff, but honestly I'm just gonna squash it. And I think you should do it like that too, just to save a bunch of time. No one's even gonna see like the insides anyway. Like that. And then just squash it. Boom, you have the goggles. And then you can see that on the actual model right here, the goggles are a lot more lower. So to do that, you're just gonna valley fold it down. That's it. Nothing much to it. Boom. There we go. And then for the beanie, we're gonna take out one layer from the top. So just unfold this layer like that. There we have the beanie. You could do it without the beanie if you want. It's kind of customizable, up to you. And then we're just going to fold this edge down. That's gonna make like the seam for the beanie. And then we're gonna fold the corner down as well to shape out the beanie. Just like that. That looks good. Alright, great. That's all we have for the head for now. We're gonna work on that a little more later on. But in the meantime, we're gonna figure out the torso. Because you can see the torso actually is 1, 2, 3 units here. But right now, we have 4. This was part of a mistake in the proportions I had. Again, super old design, so to make this into 4 units, like you can see that I made this kind of pleat right here. That's basically what we're gonna do. So just multi-fold this and then just valley fold it in. It's gonna be pretty thick, I know, but and it's not gonna be the cleanest. But unfortunately, you gotta do what you have to do. Just like that. Now we have our completed torso. You can shape out the jacket by folding this in if you want. That's for later though. Okay. So let's figure out the arm. Okay, figured it out. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna turn it around and then make this pleat right here. It's gonna like this. That way the arms are now protruding and now it's taking shape. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna make a level shifter of 1 unit. We're just gonna pull that down just like this. Pull it down, flatten. It's gonna make this looking crease right here. Great. And then once we have reached this area, we're gonna just make a diagonal line just like this. There's really no reference for this crease. You just have to do it based on your instincts. Just yeah. And then for the finger, we're just gonna valley fold this diagonally like that, and then just pull it down just like so. So just make it a little better. Pull it down, flatten. Boom. We have our small finger. You can make it bigger later, or we can just leave it right here and then curve out, round out the gloves. It's really up to you. Depends how you want your snowboarder to look, just like that. And then we're going to actually thin out the arms a little just by doing that. That's really all you need to do. Boom. If you don't like how the gloves look. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, we're gonna we're going to do the other side now. So same thing, valley fold and mountain right here, just make a crimp. Like that. Turn around, pull down one layer, that crease. And just go all the way down, make a diagonal crease to flatten it. Boom. Like that. Yeah. Okay, let me just fix this part and make it look like this. That looks a lot better. And then just fold this diagonally so that you can make the gloves. Alright, great. That's the end of our... Oh, wait, no. Forgot to thin out the hands. The arms, I mean. Boom. Okay. So that's pretty much it for that. We're almost done. Now we're gonna figure... Why do I keep saying figure out? Now we're gonna shape out the goggles a lot more, because right now it doesn't look too good, right? So for the goggles, we're gonna curve it. We're gonna curve the bottom right here. The reason we saved this for last is because you gotta make it 3D. And once that's done, we're just going to push this in, like make a diagonal crease kinda. Make it kinda rounded so you can get that goggle shape right like that. That's not that good. Okay, hold up. Something like that. Get that goggle shape. And there we have the head. I think that looks pretty good. You can adjust it if you want. I'm gonna adjust it a bit. I'm gonna adjust like the curvature of the goggles because it's just shaping to your taste. So I think I like how that looks. Okay, great. So you can see our neck is really, really thick right now. So you can see what I did here. It's pretty different. I like the shape of the neck here. It's pretty cool. So how to do that is just basically a water bomb base into center. So valley, 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 like that. I think that makes sense. So just like that. Valley, valley, and then yeah, pretty much just a water bomb base. So from the back, it's gonna look like this. From the front, it looks like that. Boom. Okay, our snowboarder is looking great now. And then some final shaping. We're going to round out the jacket a little, give it a little more depth. Like so. And then afterwards, we're going to shape out the snowboard. So for the snowboard, just reverse fold the sides, the tips. Make it nice and round, like that. Same thing on the other side. Cool. And then to connect, now we're gonna connect the snowboard together. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna need glue for this one, or if you don't want to use glue, you can kind of lock it in place using some method, but I think just use glue. So just slide the thing in, just like, oof. It's like interlock the layers together, if that makes sense. I think that's good. And then just put it in, then just adjust how long your snowboard should be. So I think that's around that side is good. And then once that's done, we're just gonna glue this together. I'm not gonna do it right now. Okay, and then we're gonna figure out Oh my god, I keep saying figure out. We're gonna now fold the gloves. Make sure the shaping is all good. Just like that. I think that looks pretty good. Same thing here. Hopefully the commentary makes it a little easier. I think if I have to edit this out, like that would take me at least like, I don't know, 3 hours to edit. Because it's not an easy model. Alright, great. I think that is good. Okay, so see that in my actual fold, there's actually a lot of posing involved. So how I did the posing is actually put in wires all over this guy. So on the legs, I put wires between here, put wires here, put wires on the legs, on the arms, and also the torso, like inside here. So if you put all these wires in, then you'll be able to shape it pretty well, like an action figure pretty much. Okay, so I'm gonna show you a bit of the shaping process and show you how it's done. So I'll be back. Okay, so I got a few things. I got the wires right here, the glue, more glue for a bit more detail, and a toothpick to apply it for like a little more detail. So for the snowboard, I'm just gonna apply the glue. It doesn't have to be too accurate because it's a pretty big foot. Oh, I had it too much. It's okay. Don't do whatever I just did. Yeah. Okay, just glue the thing in. Just clean this part up. Oh my goodness, I had way too much glue. It's okay. Doesn't matter. And then, of course, glue all this part because they're probably not gonna look very good in the finished model. Glue this part too, just like that. Just flatten it. I'm just gonna clean it up a little. And then we just wait for it to dry. Okay, so I'm going to show you where to apply the wires and how I did it. So I'm using these type of wires. Let me just cut this real quick. Okay, so we're going to use this wire for the leg part. Actually, I think this is way too long. Actually, hold up. This is way too long. Okay. Even that is way too long. That was good. So what we're gonna do is put in the wire in the leg right here. So put it wherever you want. I prefer doing it in the flap like this. And then once you put it in, I like applying the glue inside that flap where the wire's in. Just put in a good amount of glue. Sometimes the wire just sticks out like that, and then just glue it in. You can see the wire in there. That mark's gonna disappear over time. Don't worry. And you can see that now the leg can bend like a lot better. That means you can do a lot more posing with it. It's a lot more flexible now. Yep. Same thing for the arms. I'm not gonna show you guys the entire process because that's just gonna make this video like ridiculously long. I don't want that. So again, we have the wire for the arms. We're gonna put it in here. So just choose one of the layers that you want to put in. I'm gonna put it in this one. Just apply the glue. Put the wire. Actually, I think this is way too long. That's too short. There we are. like that. Now we can see our arm is also really posable now, so that's great. Oh, see, look how that sticks out. Sometimes you just gotta apply a good amount of pressure and wait for the glue to dry. Oh, that's frustrating. Yep, and just put pressure, wait for it to dry completely. Boom. And then the same thing for the torso. I think torso is the last thing I'm going to show you guys, and then I think that'll be the end. So you get the wire, apply your glue to a layer, that, and then put your wire in here and just flatten. Wait for it to dry a little. And then now even our torso is really posable. Our leg is our arm is really posable. Our leg is really posable. If you do that for all the flaps, then you can make some crazy poses. For example, that's like this. You can do all these cool poses. So yeah, I think that'll be all today. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for folding actually if you made it here, and I'll see you in the next one.